Hi everyone, it's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Southwestern Ontario, Canada. And I want to thank you for pressing play on today's video. Today I'm sharing this adorable birthday card with you that uses the bird's eye view. My sentiment is from Circle Sayings. I'm using the crosshatch embossing folder from the 3D Basics embossing folders. This is an online only item. I'm using the Nested Essentials dies, and my DSP is from the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 Designer Series paper. Okay, so when I did my other card with the bird's eye view, I said that this monocle looked like a balloon to me. So we can take our stamp, and you can, with photopolymer, you can straighten this out simply by adjusting it on your clear block to make it more balloon-like. So we've just stretched that out. Whoop, it's not stuck very well. There we go. And there's our cute little balloon. So let me just clean my fingerprints off of that. Okay, so we are going to bring in our Pierce mat and our memento. And here is my fun little stitched die cut. And little bird is going to go right there. And our balloon, because it's too long, so I'm only going to ink up part of that balloon string. And I'm going to attach it to the wing like so that it looks like Birdie is holding it. So then we will just take this off so we're not totally wrecking that shape, and we will just put it back into shape on in the case. All right, let's do that with the little bird as well. So if you're watching this video on the day it goes live, it is Victoria Day here in Canada. It's a holiday, and that is why I have recorded. All right, let's bring in. Okay, so we're going to let this set to dry for a few moments. I've already heat embossed my sentiment on Azure Afternoon. Oops. So this card layout, I was inspired by LA Stamper. I saw a card she had posted on Instagram using different supplies, but with this card layout, and I thought it was fabulous. So thank you so much, Lisa, for posting it. So one piece of 6x6 is going to get you 4 of these 3x3 squares. You're going to cut it to 3x3, and then the other coordinating piece is also 3 inches, but it's 1 inch, 3x1. And then my white cardstock that I am putting it on is 3 1/4 by 4 3/8. That looks fairly straight to me. Okay, and now we're not going to do the embossed, we're going to do the debossed section here. Whoops, I just put glue all over my finger. So this fun layout can be used for any type of card. This is actually my team swap card for this month. Most of my gals will have received their swap card by the time this goes live. There'll just be a couple that won't have yet. So spoiler alert, ladies. Okay. So all of the measurements will be found over on my coordinating blog post. The link will be in the description box below. So this piece of embossed cardstock is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. And as you know, 3D embossing folders do warp your cardstock slightly. So just be aware of that. And I'm not doing anything to the inside. I'm keeping it fairly simple. Well, actually not fairly simple. It's really simple. So there we go. Okay, let's put the lid on this and take a moment to fussy cut our birthday. So this is, like I said, this is embossed on Azure Afternoon. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to take my cardstock down to a more manageable size. You don't have to cut this sentiment apart. I just thought for my card design here today, it looked better. And the fact that this bird's eye view stamp set does not have any sentiments that are included makes it so much easier to not feel guilty about not using the sentiments that come with it, because there aren't any. So you can grab whatever sentiment you have that you would like to use. And I'm not being like super fussy. I'm just going around. You can see I am moving my paper. Almost. Doesn't take too awful much. Let's just get rid of that. It's causing my scissors to catch there. And come on, turn. There we go. I was in the wrong spot there. I'm just rounding around, leaving a little border or halo around. And I'm not looking for perfection. Perfection is unattainable and it's machine made, and we are not machines. So any little imperfections add to the beauty of the card. All right, so we are using Lemon Lolly, light Azure Afternoon, light Pumpkin Pie, light Crumb Cake, and light Pool Party. And then, of course, my color lifter, because I don't want a dark, I don't want that shadow that I'm giving my little bird. I don't want it super dark, so I'm just going to take my color lifter and go around it, and it's going to lighten it up nicely. So I'm going to take my dark and add a bit of depth to that so that it looks not quite so flat. Come in with my light and blend that out. This bird set is so adorable and so much fun to create with. I really think you need it in your stamping supplies if you like critters, which I, as you know, if you follow me, love them. Okay, and then our Azure Afternoon. So we are going to color in our balloon. Go back over this area here, and I will come back in a moment. So next I'm going to take my light Pool Party, and I'm going to go all around my little bird. It's just going to help bring that bird to the foreground. There we go. And now I've given that balloon a moment to dry. So I can come back in here. It's not totally dry, but I can come back in here and layer on just a smidge more of that exact same color. And it is going to give my balloon a little bit of distinction there. You can build your color easily that way. Instead of using two different, the light and the dark, you can just use the light and build up your colors. So I've got the next size up of that die in vellum, and I'm using Stampin' Seal because liquid glue tends to warp vellum, I find. So if I use my Stampin' Seal, we're off center just slightly. There we go. If I use my Stampin' Seal, I'm not going to get any warpage. So there we go. Now we need some dimensionals. And you know how I love my dimensionals. No saggy middles there. Okay. And make sure I'm putting this on the right way. There we go. We're going to put that, tuck that right over to the left side. There she goes. Or he. And happy and birthday. So I've got my little mini dimensionals. So birthday, the B is going to be covering there. So we're going to put, let's see if I've, yep, that works. And then the happy is the opposite. It's going to go on the H side. And right to the edge. There we go. And that is going to get glued like so. So I'm going to take another little strip of dimensional, and I'm going to put it right about there. So I just have that little extra support. And then some liquid glue right here on the B. And by fussy cutting out that part of the sentiment, it just adds that little bit more fun and interest to your card, I think. Whoops, that's not stuck. Get back on there, little dimensional. Here we go. And just a little dot of glue there. And we're gonna slide that right there, lift that up to make sure that I am straight. And then I've got some iridescent pearls that I have colored with the lemon lime twist. So I'm going to put one here. Come on, glue. There. And then here and here to create that triangle. So a big one there. And flip over. And I'm a little heavy with my glue there. I can clean that up afterwards. Just get some of that excess with that end of my take your pick tool. And right there. Okay, if you've got blends, you have the ability to turn any embellishment into the colored embellishment you want. I love that. All right, so that is today's card. All of the measurements as well as product links will be in on my blog post, which will be in the description box below the link. Please give me a thumbs up. Please give me a like. Don't forget to click that subscribe button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos from me. Don't forget my Maisie's Makes or Marcy's merch. Runs all month long. Maisie's Makes is the card guts for these 3 different cards. And Marcy's merch is a package of the tinsel 4-pack gems. Every $75 you spend with me, either before tax and shipping in my online store or by contacting me to place your order for you, qualifies you. Small orders throughout the month do get added all together at the end of the month. If you reach that magic number, I will reach out and ask you which you would prefer to have. And don't forget to use this month's host code. Thanks so much. Have a fabulous day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.